no one wants to see my upper thigh area. It's just
I certainly
blindingly
don't.
white and the least toned part of my body.
Welcome to Tipsy Talk with Dave Franco.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Sláinte.
Do you typically finish your glass by the end of the
You
interview?
can if you want to.
Have you, though?
I have done.
You have,
Amy
yeah.
Schumer finished hers, obviously. I had Margot Robbie this morning, actually.
How'd she do?
We had mimosas.
How'd she do?
Not great. We were
Okay.
a little bit annoyed that we couldn't get through the mimosas because we were talking so
Got
much.
it.
Actually, my friend Jazza interviewed you recently.
Jazza, oh yeah.
With the beard.
I remember Jazza.
Do you remember
He's
this?
awesome.
I'm going to show you a little clip of that now.
I'm very envious of that beard. How long does that take?
A really fucking long
Does
time.
it? Okay.
Like so long.
How much maintenance
It
is
looked
that?
terrible for about 6 months.
Sure.
That's my most favorite video on the internet now.
That's a lie.
It's
I'm not going to believe anything you say from here on out.
Incredible.
Do you like it that much?
I really
Why?
did because it was my mate Jazza,
Oh,
right?
cool,
And he
okay.
just randomly got asked to interview Dave Franco, which he
'cause
never does.
That's not really his job at all,
No,
right?
he does politics and stuff.
Right.
And the next thing he's interviewing you, and then you just talked about his beard for a good 10 minutes. And I was
Totally.
like, that's incredible.
Yeah, I feel like 10 minutes wasn't nearly long enough.
It wasn't. Like, his beard is infamous among our circles as well, so the fact that he was with you
Well
talking about
deserved,
it was
yeah.
lovely. We should move on. We should talk about the movie. The movie, I have literally just seen it.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah, you liked it?
Very
Cool.
exciting. A lot of nail-biting
Definitely.
moments.
Did you cover your eyes at any
I
point?
didn't. I'm not really too squeamish or like I don't get too nervous
Got
about
it,
things.
got it.
But I'm very, very tense, and I
Good,
could feel
good.
in the audience.
You're
there's
like
a lot of
reliving
tension.
it right now. I
am.
like
I
it.
can feel my hands tensing. And my friend Becky was like covering her face.
Oh,
and
good.
stuff. We had a little Q&A afterwards. And some people asked you some questions.
Right.
There was a lady who asked you about the scene where you have to basically run around in your boxers.
Right.
Do you get that a lot from women? Do you get treated like as a sex symbol instead of someone asking you about you as an actor on set?
I don't think so. I mean, what was her question? Why were you wearing
Why were you wearing boxers? Were you shy?
boxers as opposed to
And I
briefs,
thought,
right?
If a guy asked a girl, why did you wear a crop top over a bra? Were you shy?
That's a good point.
It wouldn't be okay.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
But I don't typically get
No.
kind of sexual objectifying questions, I don't think. But
Good.
maybe I just don't realize they are when they are.
I think sometimes when you flip the gender, suddenly it's weird.
Yeah, but you're right though. If Emma was there and some dude was like,
Yeah.
why didn't you wear a thong or a G-string in the
Yeah.
scene, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
It was really.
You're right.
I just
I'm
thought it
offended
was
now.
odd. Good. Be offended. Get angry. That scene was obviously lots of fun, and you said you had to shoot it over sort of several days. There's a
Yes.
scene where himself and Emma Roberts are running through a department store and they're barely closed,
Mm-hmm.
and I really felt for you guys, like having been on set and having to do embarrassing things.
Yeah.
I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
Is it when you read the script, are you like, oh, I gotta do that?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. Thank God I had Emma there with me, so I wasn't by myself. Aside from Emma, though, we loved everyone involved, all the crew members who were looking at us in our underwear for 2 straight days. But yeah, definitely the scene I was least excited about.
I'm sure the novelty wore off pretty quickly.
Yeah, sure.
Something you mentioned as well in the Q&A earlier, and I'm interested in. You said a couple things that really interested me.
Oh, good.
That made me feel like we would get along, and one thing that less so. So
Okay.
let's go through them.
Yeah, go through them. Get to the less so first, because I'll be thinking about that.
I'm gonna leave the less so till
right.
last. One, you love films, and you began by working in a
store.
a video rental store.
I was 14 years old, and it was illegal for me to be working there at the time, but they paid me by allowing me to take home as many movies as I wanted, and that's how I got into everything, and that's why I am doing what I'm doing. I just wanted to be involved any way I could, but I was a shy kid growing up. I never anticipated that I'd be acting or performing in any way, but when I went down to LA to go to school originally, I kind of got forced into the whole world, and honestly, looking back, I can't believe I survived because I didn't like it for a long time just because I was so shy every time I was going on stage, and I was just putting so much pressure on myself. I was so nervous. And then after years and years, I just kind of had a moment where I was like, if I'm gonna continue doing this, I gotta remember that it's supposed to be fun, because otherwise I'm just torturing myself.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of let go, and I think that's when I started kind of getting better as an actor too.
That's really interesting. And
Yeah.
do you think people expect this kind of bravado or confidence from you, and actually you're kind of a timid guy and you like to just...
Maybe. I mean, I guess maybe based on some of my earlier roles where I was kind of playing the asshole for a while, which was really fun at first, just because it's fun to play a part that's completely different than who you are. But after a while, I think that's how people were perceiving me. You know, you play enough of the same role and everyone thinks that's who you really are. And so you tell me, I don't know, like before you met me, like what did you expect I'd be like?
I don't know. I think having seen you with Jazz, honestly, I just kind of thought there's like a nice, normal guy who's willing to have fun. Like I think as soon as I see someone willing to have a sense of humor and have a bit of fun,
I'm glad.
And you are as lovely as I expected.
Good.
The second thing is food.
Yeah.
You love food.
I'm a big food fan, yes.
I would challenge you to, and I don't know how we would ever prove this, but to prove that you love food more than me. I don't know.
Let's talk about London restaurants real quick.
Let's talk about London restaurants.
Do you know Fez Mangal in
I do not.
Notting Hill?
You know, look, just because you like know cool places.
Well, what else?
Does it mean that you like, you know, sit at home eating entire bags of Cheetos by yourself and loving every moment of it? You know.
That's fair. That's fair. What's your favorite restaurant in London, though?
What is my favorite restaurant in London? It's a place called Sketch.
Where is that?
It is in, well, kind of near Piccadilly.
Okay.
They do. If you're in London for a bit, go to Sketch.
Sell me on Sketch real quick.
Great steaks. I
Great
only
steaks.
ever have
Great,
had the
cool.
steak, and it's always amazing.
Good to know. Good to
Perfect
know.
steak. Good mashed potato as well. So go to Sketch. So that's food. The third thing that threw me was cats. You have 2 cats.
Big cat guy.
Are you a cat person?
I think so.
Does that make you not a dog person?
No, I love dogs too. I love all animals, but we grew up with cats. Like, yeah. But I appreciate a good dog, and if I didn't have cats, I'd probably get a pug. I'd get a black pug. Doug the pug.
Good.
But I've always had cats. We have 2 cats, Harry and Arturo, and they're 17 pounds, and I kind of want to keep getting them bigger. I want to ride them around the house. That's the goal.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
even more freaked out.
I genuinely don't even know where to go from there, so let's just end it, I guess.
Yes.
Well, that has been the weirdest conversation potentially I've ever had.
Great.
Thank you so much, Dave Franco. Best of luck with the movie. Guys, go see it if you can. It is a lot of fun, and if you can see it in a cinema with loads of people, I think even better.
Definitely, agreed.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
That's
you.
been Tipsy Talk.
I think how do we do? How do we do?
We
How
did
do
not do great. We were talking.
Yeah.
I heard rumors, but I don't know if they're true, of a spin-off of Harley and the Joker, or maybe Harley herself.
I'm trying to make that happen. I want not for anything specifically, not, but just something where I feel like there's just so much more to do.
That love story.